Hi there, and good afternoon. Welcome to today's the Sunday World Peace Reiki meditation using compassion now during the COVID-19 global pandemic. It is Sunday, May the 3rd, 2020, and so welcome. There was a little technical issue in the beginning. Anyways, you have to use Google Chrome as the browser if you ever do this. So welcome. All are welcome to this Reiki meditation today. Whether or not you're a Reiki practitioner, light worker, healer, faith tradition, or just those in need, as most of us are at this time. So I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Tracy Lynn. I'm a Reiki master. That means I've been a kind of Reiki teacher and had the spiritual practice for over 15 years and been working in the healing and body worker community for let's just say much longer than that. So what is Reiki? If you're not experienced with Reiki, Reiki is a kind of healing and meditation at the same time. So in this 1 hour Reiki meditation for world peace, the Sunday series, we'll be doing this for an hour. You'll either be doing it, and hello, welcome, if you're watching live or on playback here on Facebook or in the YouTube channel, Tracy Lynn Reiki. So that's a little bit about myself, the Reiki, a little bit about generally the spiritual practice, but like I said, all are welcome. I was guided to do this series of Reiki meditations Monday, Wednesday, Fridays at noon, and then the special one Sunday for world peace with different focuses each day, and to do it live as well as to open it up to everyone since we're all in need at this time of this global pandemic. So what this 1 hour meditation is going to look like is you're going to find a comfortable position, a seated position. I am seated with my feet flat on the ground this morning. So welcome if you just joined, just some instructions like we usually do, seated meditation, or you can be lying down listening to this before you go to sleep, depending on the time zone that you happen to be listening to, or if you're watching it on playback. In this 1 hour meditation, we'll be calling in Reiki, spiritual masters, and your own particular spiritual guides and assistants at this time, including your faith tradition. Then we'll be doing a grounding technique. And grounding is into the sacred earth energy. Grounding is very important at this time as well to keep us rooted and stable in the sacred earth. So we'll have the sacred spiritual energy, which is guided and protected, and then sacred earth energy. Then we'll be doing a Reiki self-treatment and what that looks like, or a golden healing light treatment. What that looks like is different hand positions through the seated position, and I will be guiding you, or you will be lying down. And this is particularly important, and it actually takes up most of the large majority of the meditation, which is really important right now since we are physically distanced from others. We cannot reach out and get touch therapy. I'm a body worker. I know how important it is for the body, mind, spirit, to an emotional body to receive regular body work. So we'll be doing a Reiki self-treatment or golden healing light self-treatment. Today, the focus is on compassion. So I will explain how that relates to the World Peace series, the Sunday series. But Reiki self-treatment for compassion, because when we do healing and Reiki treatment, so first of all, we always have to start with ourselves. And then, and only then, it's kind of a ripple healing effect of healing meditation. Then we'll be working, I will be sending Reiki to you who's watching. You get to receive a mini treatment, but I do also ask for your permission. It always goes according to your permission for you to be open to the healing at this time. Then as a group, we'll be sending Reiki to the larger world and to those closest to you, though not physically close, since we are in a shelter in place kind of quarantine type of situation. Then we'll be sending healing and for compassion for those currently with the COVID-19 virus and severe symptoms today. As we know, people are physically separated from others in some kind of isolation, and perhaps transitioning today from life to death and transition. And so we would like to send some healing compassion for those people that are making this kind of transition today and physically separated from others at this time. So offering spiritual assistance and compassionate healing. Then finally, we'll be sending healing, Reiki, golden light energy to the global community for during this pandemic, for compassion at this time. And I should probably back up a little bit back to the South. A lot of people, all of us really, are juggling many different things in our lives right now. Oh, I guess this goes into the talk. Okay. Okay, so that's how the 1 hour meditation is going to look like. So now I do a little bit of a talk. So the Sunday message for world peace, as I said, I was guided to do, usually has involved the United Nations ceasefire for countries of the world to use their millions, billions, and trillions of dollars that they usually use for wartime, to use it for the global citizens during this pandemic of COVID-19. And when you think about it, it really is not that much money compared to the yearly budgets, military budgets of many countries. So the UN is advocating for diplomacy. So always support that cause that the UN General issued on March 24th, last month. 2 months ago. Okay, so usually it's through the ceasefire, and then we send healing for the second pandemic, which is hunger. However, today, upon reading, and I live in the United States, some of the figures for the COVID-19 virus. Today there are, and this was, I actually had to update it this morning, there are 1,200,000 people that are COVID positive, and a reminder that there have not been testing for all the people that have been COVID positive due to the testing circumstances. So 1,200,000 at least currently with the COVID-19 virus, and more have died than in the United States than in the Vietnam War, which lasted, it was a conflict in a war 20 years. Now there are 68,000 reported deaths, so we know not everything was reported, so even further. So it just made it essential to change the focus of the world peace to go for compassion at this time. Compassion for those who have crossed over due to the COVID-19 virus, those who have family members that have crossed over and been unable to perhaps be by their side, do the sacred rites following the deceased. So that's why I changed it today to involve compassion, but we also can't have compassion for this many people in the global community until we start with the compassion for ourselves. And then it creates a kind of ripple effect. So that being said, I hope you are in your comfortable position. So I will let you do that. You're in a comfortable upright position with your feet on the floor or listening to this lying down today. So you're going to put your hands to the heart position. And you're going to call in your personal spiritual assistance for this sacred meditation today, World Peace Through Compassion. And I will call on Reiki masters and my spiritual assistants as well. So I just become quiet as I'm doing the meditation, and then I will guide you as well. So bringing in that spiritual assistance now. And then are going to bring in Reiki energy if you have experience with the Reiki energy, or golden light energy. And how that works is that comes in through the top of your head, into your head, down to your chest, your heart center, through your arms to your hands in the prayer position, down to the rest of your body, your abdomen, your hips, your knees, down to your feet. And then fill in the space around your body with this healing golden energy or Reiki energy. Now, and if you have experience with this kind of work, just go at your own speed, whatever's comfortable for you in this practice. Otherwise, you can just be guided through this prayer meditation now. Okay, and now for grounding. From the bottom of your spine, you're going to extend a cord of energy, or perhaps like roots of a tree. Extend them down to where you're seated, down to the surface of the earth, down to further below the surface of the earth. And then attach to a place in the sacred earth. And as I'm doing this meditation, I'm beginning to feel very, very warm. So we're just gonna do a couple nice deep breaths. This energy is cooling or calming. And back to attaching to the sacred root energy, the sacred earth energy, attached to a deep place that is uniquely yours in the earth, the sacred earth now. And then bring that energy from the sacred earth back through the grounding cord or the roots to the surface of the earth, further up to the soles of your feet, right and left, your knees, your hips, and to just under where your hands meet in the prayer position. That is the grounded sacred earth energy. So we have the spiritual energy meeting the sacred earth energy. And notice what that feels like. And notice what that felt like the beginning of the meditation as compared to now. Okay, so now that we brought in your spiritual energy and the grounding, we're going to be doing a self-treatment for compassion, for healing and compassion for your particular situation where everyone is struggling right now. Okay, so you're going to put your hands in front of your eyes and back of your head. The healing golden light energy comes into your body for this self-treatment and healing through to your heart center, your hands, and between your palms. Now, healing, golden light energy, compassion for the self begins to flow now. Compassion during this difficult time flows now. And then bring your hands to the top of your head. And allow that healing energy to enter into the top of your head now. Reiki or golden light energy enters the top of your head for healing and self-compassion now. Healing flows now. And then move your hands down to the back of your head, the front of your mouth. Allow the healing energy to enter from above your head to this position, to the heart center, between the palms of your hands now. Healing energy and compassion for the self flows into the body now. And then move your hands down to below that position and your other hand on your upper chest. Allow the healing energy, Reiki or golden light energy, to flow into your body, through your heart center, between the palms of your hands now. Healing energy flows in, and healing for self-compassion at this time flows now. And then you can adjust your hands. We'll be doing the front of the body now. Right hand on the right side, left on the left. Healing flows into this part of the body now. And this is between the upper chest, but still above the heart center. Healing energy and self-compassion flows into the body now. And then adjust the hands to the heart center, allowing the healing energy to flow now into this part of the body. Healing and compassion for the self flows now. And then move your hands down to under the heart center. Your hands will be like this. To the top of the abdomen, right hand on the right side, left on the left, as you look down. And allow the healing energy to flow into the body in this part of the front of the body now. Healing golden light and self-compassion flows now. Healing energy flows now. And then move your hands to just below that, above your navel still. Right hand on the right side, left on the left, as you look down. And allow this healing energy to flow into your body in this part of your body now. The energy flows into the body through the top of the head to the heart center, out the arms, extends out through the arms and through the palms. So it reaches these important places, the spiritual energy coming from above the heart center, and then the palms of the hands. And then move your hands down to below your navel. Right hand on the right side, left on the left. Allow the healing golden energy or Reiki energy to flow into this part of the body, along with a message today for self-compassion. Now. And then move your hands to where your hips are. Right hand on the right side, left on the left. And allow the healing energy now to flow into the body, the heart center, through the arms and palms to this area of the body now. Healing energy and compassion for the self flows into the body now. Compassion during this difficult time now. And then you're going to bend forward, bringing the hands behind the back. It's a slightly uncomfortable position, but the right hand is on the right adrenal gland. Left hand is on the left adrenal gland, which is midway up the back. And allow the healing now to flow into the body, to the back of the body, to this area now. For healing and compassion of the self now. Healing flows as well as compassion into this part of your body now. Now move your hands down to your lower back. Right hand on the right side, left on the left. And allow the healing energy to flow into the body, in this part of the body now. Reiki energy or golden light energy flows into your body now. for healing and compassion now. And then bring your hands to the front of the body, where your hands were previously resting, on the top of your thighs, right hand on the right side, left on the left. Allowing the energy to flow here again. Now. And then move the palms of the hands to the front of the knees. Right hand on the right side, left on the left. And allow the healing energy to flow into your body, through the heart center, through the arms, the palms of the hands, for healing and compassion for the self now, at this time. And then move your hands down to your calves, your ankles, your feet. Bending over slightly as far as comfortable. And allow the healing energy to flow in this part of your body. Reiki or golden light energy flows now, and compassion for the self now. Healing flows now. Healing and compassion for the self flows now. Okay, and then bring your hands back to the heart position. Now I will be sending you healing, who's watching now or on playback. So you'll be sitting in your same position. Just be open to receiving the healing, as it does rely on your permission. So I'm going to begin sending you Reiki, healing, and golden light energy. Healing for you and compassion for you at this challenging time today. Healing flows from the top of my head, through the body, through the hands, to you now, for healing and compassion, self-compassion now. Healing flows now. Healing flows now. Healing and compassion for you flows. Okay, then you're going to, that's the end of the mini healing for you. Open your eyes, wiggle your toes. Come back to the spiritual energy coming into your body, the rooted energy, and notice how you feel after that mini healing and compassion for yourself at this challenging time. Notice how you feel. Okay, now collectively, either live or on playback, we're all going to be sending Reiki for those closest to you, perhaps not physically, compassion for them. Then globally, for those with the COVID-19 virus, severe symptoms, perhaps transitioning, compassioning for them. And finally, for the global community and compassion during this challenging time. So I'm going to adjust the camera and focus here on the altar. You're going to bring your hands out in front of you, allowing the energy to flow through you, through your heart center, out your hands, towards those that are closest to you, perhaps not physically, for healing during this challenging time, as well as compassion. Healing flows now. And if you notice any sensations in your own body as you're more sensitive, perhaps empathic, allow, again, reconnect with the spiritual energy coming through your heart center, through your hands, out your palms of your hands, towards this global ball in front of you of those, or towards the altar, those closest to you at this time, for healing and compassion. Today. Healing flows now. Compassion for those closest to us at this challenging time flows now as well. Healing flows now. And then disconnect with that healing. Healing for world peace through compassion, starting with yourself to those closest to you. Your hands are back at the heart center, and you are rooted and grounded in the sacred earth. Then now bring your hands out in front of you and allow the healing energy to flow to those in the global community with the COVID-19 virus and severe symptoms today. For spiritual healing and assistance, not a replacement for medical care or treatment, but healing, spiritual assistance, and compassion at this time. Healing flows now. Reiki, distance healing, or healing golden energy flows to those in the global community with COVID-19 and severe symptoms today. For healing and spiritual assistance, not a replacement for medical care or treatment. And compassion, since they are physically isolated today. Healing energy flows now. Healing energy, Reiki healing, golden light energy flows from the top of your head, from above your head, through your body, through your heart center, down your arms, out your hands, towards this group of those with the in the global community with the COVID-19 virus, severe symptoms, for spiritual assistance, knowing they are not alone, and compassion at this time. Healing spiritual energy flows now. Healing flows to this large group in the global community that have the COVID-19 virus and severe symptoms, perhaps transitioning for spiritual assistance and compassion today. Healing spiritual energy flows from above your head, through your body, directed towards those in the global community with the virus, COVID-19. Severe symptoms, perhaps transitioning for spiritual assistance, healing, and compassion today. Healing flows now. Healing flows in this Reiki golden light circle now. Healing flows now. particular healing. Your hands will go back to the heart position, in the prayer position at the heart, and you're rooted and grounded. And then for the last part of the meditation, bring your hands out again and send Reiki distant healing or golden healing light to the global community. During this time, this challenging time, for healing and spiritual assistance and compassion today. Healing in the global community for compassion, leading towards a world peace, flows now. Peace through compassion. Healing energy, spiritual assistance, compassion, not for one group over another, but for the global community collectively during this time of this pandemic, COVID-19. Healing flows to the global community, not one group over another, but the global community as a whole for spiritual assistance, healing, and compassion, leading to a world peace today. Healing flows to the global community during this challenging time for compassion, leading to peace today. Healing flows to the global community with this desire for healing during COVID-19 and world peace through compassion at this time. Healing regardless of country, nation, status, faith, traditions. Healing for the global community now. And then we will disconnect from this global healing. Go back to your seated position. With your hands at the prayer position, your rooted, sacred earth energy. So I want to thank you for being part of this Sunday World Peace Reiki meditation, Golden Healing Light meditation for compassion leading to world peace during the COVID-19 pandemic today, Sunday, May 3rd. Please like, share, and comment about the meditation today, or watch this again and share it on the YouTube channel, Tracy Lynn Reiki. Thank you.